Hey everyone, welcome back, and in today's video you will learn how you can add special characters from Google Form responses automatically into Google Docs. Guys, many a times in our professional life we need to create documents from the data we have received via form responses. And creating those documents manually is really time taking and tedious process. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can automate your documents creation process using the form responses data. And the special thing about this automation is that you can not only add words but also special characters and symbols from form responses into Google Docs also. And we can set up this automation really simply without any coding. So let's begin. To set up the automation workflow, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly. And you can find the link of this page in the description. From here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month. So sign up right now from the given link and follow me through the video and build your first automation. So guys, after signing up, you can sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, you have to click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to this workflow. So let me give a name here. So I have given the name here, and now you can click on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, guys, you will find the basic building blocks of our automation, that is the trigger and the action. So trigger is that event which starts the workflow, and the action is the automated response of the trigger. In this use case, guys, we are receiving the data via form. So form submission is going to trigger this workflow. So here we are using Google Forms for that purpose. You can use any other form like jot form or type form, etc. also. So here, guys, first of all, you need to choose Google Forms as a trigger application. So select Google Forms, and the trigger event would be new response received, of course. Okay, and then it will provide you the webhook URL, and these instructions need to be followed in order to create a connection with that Google form from which you're receiving the submissions. Okay, so you can follow the steps one by one after reading them, or if you have any confusion, you can explore our channel. We have many videos on Google Forms connection as a trigger. You can watch those videos. And after creating the connection, you need to capture the response of that connection. That means you have to fill the form manually at once after creating the connection, and the response of that connection will be captured here in this workflow. Let me show you. I have already fetched the response. First of all, let me show you the form. So this is the form I have created. So this is a customer feedback form I have created, and I have asked name of the customer, email address of the customer, which restaurant branch you have visited. So this is kind of feedback form for a restaurant. Okay, then I have asked to give us some ratings, and here I have asked, are you satisfied with our services? So here, by clicking on this check boxes, the customer can say agree or disagree. Okay, and after clicking on submit, the data will be captured here like this. Okay, so I have already captured the data in a different workflow. Here you can see already, and this is how the data will appear in the response section. It will show you the responses like this: which restaurant branches you have visited. The response is Delhi. Okay, this is coming from this question. Okay, then when you scroll down here, you will find the spreadsheet's name, the row index, and this data also. The name, I have entered the name as test name. The rating, I have given the rating 2 points, and the email address and the response for this question, are you satisfied with our services? I have checked the disagree box, disagree. Okay, so this is the response we got. Now after getting the response, I want to create a document of this using these responses, and this is the document I want to create, the customer feedback verification document. Here, guys, I want to place the name of the customer, email address, branch, all the responses we got. And here you can see we have these placeholders, the name placeholder, email address, branch, rating, and these two options, the I agree and disagree option. So I have placed these placeholders or variables by which we can create the new or fresh documents. Okay, so this is a template I have created inside Google Docs. Now guys, there can be two kind of customers who are satisfied, so they are going to check the agree box, or who are dissatisfied, so they are going to check the disagree box. Okay, now guys, in place of these two placeholders, the A and the D, I want to insert the checkbox symbol. Okay, which kind of symbols? Let me show you these kind of symbols. Click on insert, and here you will find this special characters option, and here you can just search for checkbox, and the checkboxes will appear. So if the person agrees, I want to enter this box. Okay, I have entered in the wrong place. Okay, so guys, if the person agrees, I want to place this kind of checkbox here in place of A placeholder, and if it disagrees, I want to place this cross here in this D placeholder. And if okay, and in place of A placeholder, when the person disagrees, I want to keep this blank box. Okay, similarly in the vice versa case. Okay, now guys, here you can see in the response section, when we have received the form submission, here we have received the disagree word, and or we are going to get the agree word. We are not going to get any special symbol from the form. We are not going to get these checkboxes. Okay, but I want to place the symbols here in the newly created documents like these. Okay, so how to automatically add these checkboxes or symbols inside this document? This is our main question. Okay, so here guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use a feature which is called lookup table module of Pabbly Connect, and with the help of that, we are going to create some labels which is going to contain the symbols, and we can pass those labels on in the next steps to place there in place of placeholders. So search for lookup table module here. Okay, then select the action event as lookup table only, and click on connect. And here you can see it is asking for the lookup key, the fallback value, and the label and the values option. So under this lookup table option, here we can create some labels, and we can provide corresponding values to the labels. So here we are receiving the data in these labels, and here you can see we are receiving the words disagree and agree. So when the person disagrees, I want to place this cross symbol, and when the person agrees, I want to place this check symbol. Okay, so here we need to create two labels. First is for that when the customer agrees, so it is going to say agree, and the value here will be the checked box symbol. So just copy this special character from your Google Docs only. You can get these characters by inserting special characters option and search for the checkbox, and it will appear. Just select it, copy it, and paste it here in this value. Okay, next label, just click here on this plus icon to create another label field. The second condition is person disagrees. Okay, and here when it disagrees, I want to place this cross mark. Select it and paste it here in the value field like this. Okay, now here it is asking lookup key. So whenever we are going to get the form response, I am going to map this label here in this lookup key field, so that it is going to search for this word we are receiving here in this table and give us the corresponding symbol in the response section. Okay, so just click here, and from the previous step map this label. Okay, and now I am clicking on save and send test request button, and here you can see guys, in the result it is showing the result value in which we got this cross mark. Okay, Similarly, when the label is going to say agree, it is going to give you this value. Okay, now we can pass these values, but now guys we have two conditions here. First condition is when the customer agrees, and second is when it doesn't agree. So for these two conditions, we need to create two different kind of paths to put different kind of symbols in the documents. For that, just click here on this plus icon and use a router feature of Pabbly Connect. Router is going to create conditional paths for your automation workflow for two given conditions. So here we have the conditions in the form these two. Okay, so here you can see the two routes are here. So click on set filter and action steps for the first route, and this is the route I am creating for the condition that when the customer agrees. Okay, so here it is asking here in the filter step, it is asking select your label, select your filter time, and put a value here. So with the help of this filter, we can apply the condition. So when you click here on the select label option, the previous steps will appear, and when you click on the Google Form steps, you can see the data you have received as the test data in the trigger. Okay, from here select this are you satisfied with our services label. Now put the filter type as equals to and put the value here as agree, because we are creating this route for this condition only. Now click on save and send test request button, and here you can see it is showing condition is false. It is showing it this because here you can see in this test response it is showing the label as disagree. So the condition is clearly false. So here it is showing us the same. Okay, but in real time when this condition matches true, it is going to continue, otherwise it will stop here. Now click here on this plus icon and assume that the condition actually matches true. So what we want after that, we want to create a document inside Google Docs application. So search for Google Docs here and select the action event as create document from template, then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. From here you have to select that Google account by which you have created the document template. Then you have to provide some additional access to your document template. So just click on continue from here and you will be connected with Google Docs. You can see. So we are now connected, and here it is asking to select your document's name. So the name of my template document is customer feedback verification. So I'm going to select the same here, customer feedback verification. Here it is asking for the new document's name. So guys, you can give a name to new documents on the name of the customer who is filling the form. So from the first step, map the name of the customer. Here is the name, and after that I'm putting underscore and I'm going to type verified. So it will be clear that these documents are verified. Here it is asking for the location of a folder inside your Google Drive where you want to save those newly created documents. So this is my Google Drive, guys, and this is a folder I am using named as team files. Okay, so I'm going to select this folder's name, team files. Okay, and here it is asking for placing the values of all these placeholders: name, email, branch, rating. These are the placeholders I have already shown you. Okay, these are all appearing here in the workflow. Now to get the data field of the variables, you need to map the values here in this workflow. So start mapping the values. From the first step, map the name, map the email, the branch, rating received, and here this placeholder is for agree and this is for disagree, and we are creating this route for the condition that the person agrees. So I'm going to map the label from the lookup table step. From the second step, map the result value. Although it is showing us the cross because the condition is not true right now, because we have received the test data on the condition that the person disagrees, still you have to map the label here in this step, because in real time, when the real customer is going to agrees on your form, the label is going to be updated and the value will be changed. That's why it is necessary to map the things here. And in the D column, when we have the condition agrees, in this D, that is disagree placeholder, I want to place this blank box. Okay, so just copy this blank box and paste it here in this route when the condition matches true. Okay, now click on save here and the route is saved. Okay, then close this. Right, now what I'm going to do, I want to create a similar route for the next condition, that when the customer disagrees, that will be similar. So I'm going to copy or clone this route here, this same route. So here click on three dots, then click on clone option, then click on clone again, and the same route is cloned here. Now you can delete this third default route. Okay, and now let me rename these routes so it will be clear for you to understand. All right guys, now you can see the name customer agrees, customer disagrees. These are the two conditions. Now you have to change a bit here in the second route. So click on set filter and action steps here in the second route for the condition disagrees. Click on the filter option, and here in the value you have to put disagree, not agree. Disagree. Okay, now guys, when you click on save and send test request, it will show you the condition is true, because in the test data we have got the word as disagree only. Let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request, and here you can see now it started showing condition is true. And when the condition matches true, what we want here that the disagree placeholder should contain the cross symbol. So here I am going to map from the lookup table the result value. Okay, and here erase this, and here paste this symbol, which is going to be the default symbol when the condition doesn't match. Just place this blank box. Okay, now guys, you can click on save and send test request, and a test document will be generated and will be saved in this team files folder. Let me show you. I am clicking on save and send test request button. All right, and this is the response we got here. Let me show you directly in my Google Drive now. And here we got a new document created like this. Let me open it for you. And here you can see guys, in place of the placeholders, we got the name placed, the email address placed, the place placed, and here you can see it is showing the blank box here in the I agree option and the cross in the disagree option. This means the response is disagree because this box is blank. Okay, now let me just, okay, so it is showing us these symbols as well because I have pasted and inserted it here in the template. After using the symbols, you can just delete them so it will not appear in the fresh documents. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, it will run automatically whenever you are going to receive the form responses. And I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.